Good morning, Rooster Teeth Studios. How are we doing today? My name is Topher Cowett, and I want to tell you a little story. It's the winter of 2011, and I'm a junior at Prince Tech in Hartford, Connecticut. I remember very clearly waiting for that bell to ring to go home while constantly refreshing the YouTube app on my iPhone so that I could watch the new Saints Row the Third Let's Play with Jeff and Michael on my way home. These two gentlemen taught me about this fantastically satirical series called Saints Row. I immediately fell in love with it. Later, they released Saints Row 4, and the fanbase waited with bated breath for the 5th game, and lo and behold, nothing. THQ and Volition, its developers, went bankrupt. So now the world is missing and lost without more of that beautiful series. That's where you folks come in. I want to work with Rooster Teeth Games to make a spiritual successor to Saints Row that is just as irreverent and goofy as the original, with the spin that only Rooster Teeth can make. Now, you might be asking, how do you plan on doing this? What qualifications could you have? Well, let me tell you. While I was at Full Sail University, I had classes that taught me the necessary skills to achieve this gigantic feat. Some of them, such as creative writing, game design, and psychology of play. On top of that, I also have some basics of programming, and I also have a few games on Steam myself. My goal here is to convince you guys that together as a team, we could make something really great. Folks, you have amazing comedic writers like Miles Zuna, Eddie Rivas, and of course Bernie Burns. Together we can start writing a story that will mix action and comedy better than The Rock could ever dream of. The market is lacking in a game of this tenor and type, and if we pull this off, we will fill a void in gamers' hearts and help empty their wallets while filling yours. As a team, we will conquer the comedic gaming landscape. Well, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and whatever Nintendo is up to, I guess? At the end of the day, there are a few things I want to accomplish. 1, I want to work with you folks to fill a void that is plaguing our beautiful industry. 2, I want to create gameplay that is just as fun as well as just as satisfying as the games that it will be based off of. 3, I want to create a game that has silly and irreverent weapons just like the dubstep gun from Saints Row 4 or some that I wouldn't exactly want to mention in a professional setting from Saints Row 3. Those really help separate them from the other games on the market, such as, let's say, Grand Theft Auto, which is what the Saints Row games were originally based off of. 4, I want to write a story that will be full of the laugh-out-loud jokes, set pieces, and story missions that made Saints Row classics and loved. And 5, the most important thing I hope to do with you folks is just make a good game. A game that we could look back at through all the trials and tribulations that we could go through, and smile at the quality experience that we have provided. I want us to make a game that is so fun to play that a junior in high school is refreshing YouTube just to see their favorite Let's Players and Twitch streamers hit NPCs over the head with inappropriate baseball bats. Thank you all so much for your time. I can't wait to hear from you.